a second.
Okay.
So let's 1, 2. Hi everyone, we are
Hoshi-No-Oka.
I'm Kano.
I'm Sasha. Hi, it's Angela.
Yay.
So, yeah, that's it.
Oh wow, that was a quick one. And
Very quick.
I'm actually the founder of Coin.
Wow.
And we are here to actually have a wonderful time spending together, having a chat and enjoy that chat instead of like like being planning with everything. So this is very impromptu, but yes, let's do this. So I would like all of you to maybe like introduce yourself a little bit more, like like what you do, what is like where you come from, like like all these things, so that people will know you a little bit more on the other side of the screen.
Alright.
So I'll just start.
Okay.
Okay, so hi, minasan konnichiwa. I just suddenly Japanese. Sorry. Hi everyone, I'm Kano, and yeah, I just talk Japanese because I'm the anime lover. So I like to talk Japanese. So if you guys see me, you can talk Japanese to me, but not so hard to talk to me because I'm not good in Japanese. Okay. And I like to play games. I'm like Ono of King, and I really like to sing and drawing, and yeah, like to reading and listen music like pop music. Yeah, something like that.
That's interesting, guys. I just know that she loves to draw.
I will draw a one to you.
Wow, so that means that's a secret.
Even the members don't know, guys.
Yeah, wow.
So yeah, hi everyone. I'm Sasha. My stage name is Sasha. So I'm 17 this year. My MBTI is ENTP. As you can see, I'm really extroverted, so that's why I'm an ENTP. And also, guys, I'm still schooling. I'm 17 years old this year, so I'm taking SPM. So please pray for me. Wish me luck for my SPM. I'm really nervous actually because my trial's in 2 months. I'm gonna cry because I'm so scared. So I was born in Kuala Lumpur and I'm currently staying at Selangor. So yeah, that's it. That's it about me.
Yay!
Yay.
Bless you.
So hello everyone, I'm Angela and I'm 16. Yeah, I'm the youngest. And I actually came from the Philippines. I was born and raised in the Philippines, and I've been staying in Malaysia for 1.5 years.
Wow, 1.5 years.
1.5 years.
Long.
Wow.
So fun facts about me, I like potatoes.
Wow.
Yeah, guys,
Yeah,
every
we know.
time she eats, she must eat like
Potato.
something related to
Wow.
potato.
Definitely.
Potatoes.
Especially French fries.
Wow.
Very specific.
She knows me so well.
Wow.
She always say, "Oh, I want to eat potato. I
Yeah.
want French fries
Nice.
every day."
We stop by at any like restaurants or any fast food.
Too much.
She will
Yeah.
say, "Okay, do they have potato
Potato or not?"
That is going to be interesting. Yeah, because we finally know, like each of them have their own secrets, but like we are gonna take it deeper. But what is like to know Hoshi-No-Oka. But before we dig in deeper, but maybe we would just want to also know how and when did Hoshi-No-Oka started, because it's actually quite an interesting fact that like we would like to know. So how did it start actually?
It's from a competition, singing competition.
It's
Ah.
2023.
Yeah.
There's a competition called Take Your Voice to Japan, and there's a producer called Matsukuma Kenta-san. She want to make a rock girl group in Malaysia. That's why she held a competition in Malaysia.
Yeah, because that time we actually didn't know there's gonna be like
Yeah.
4 winners.
Yeah.
So we were
Yeah,
like,
we
who's
didn't
gonna win? Who's gonna win? So like, it was so
Wow.
surprised.
So
we
yeah.
were so surprised. Yeah.
Wow, that's like
Very unexpected.
unexpected.
yeah.
So it just comes like with an opportunity, and then it's like,
We're like, whoa.
let's
Yeah.
do this.
Yes.
This kind of a thing, right?
Yeah.
So which is just the same right now. Just let's go.
Yeah.
Just do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't miss the opportunity, guys.
Wow.
Just grab it.
Never miss it.
Wow.
Yes.
So I think this is like a lot of people seldom ask, but who is like the most creative one within
Within
this within the group? Who is the most creative person in
Not
here?
me.
Probably not me.
I
Not
think
me.
I think it's you.
I think it's because you can draw, so I can't even draw.
I don't think I'm the one.
Yeah,
we
that's
think so.
Yeah, we think so.
Okay lah, I'm just like, thank you.
yeah, because I think right, the one that draws literally is the creative one.
Yeah,
That is just that we,
that's true. That's
Yes,
true.
it's just that they don't express it in a sense. So
Yeah.
yeah, maybe you can explain a little bit.
How should I cannot. I also don't know I'm the.
I just feel because you're the most like
Mm.
cheerful one. So the most cheerful one has a lot of ideas actually.
Yeah.
So she's like, yeah, let's do this, let's do that. So I think she has
Yeah.
a very, she has a lot in her mind.
Mhm.
So like I think she's the most creative one.
So Kano is the one that is like will draw people, but even though she's the quiet one, sometime like that.
Yeah,
Would you like to say
yeah,
some sort?
Some sort like that.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
That's nice.
Nice.
That's nice. And who is the most quiet one? And not usually talk a lot.
None of us, I think. None of us.
But
Maybe
Three of us like to talk.
when we didn't knew each other that much, maybe I was really quiet.
Yeah.
But when we
Because I met her first at the competition,
Mm-hmm.
and then I met her when we win. Yeah, when we
Ooh.
won on the stage. Yeah, that's when I met her.
Ah.
So we talk too much sometimes. Yeah, because we are so like bond together. Like, very
Ah.
close already.
So it's more like instead of the person talking less,
Yeah.
so she becomes the person that is like initially trying to put on the conversation. That's nice. Maybe you should talk more.
I'm actually a person who's only talkative. It
Mhm.
depends on the people I'm with.
Ah.
Yeah.
But actually, like there are fans watching, right? So I think you can be very talkative.
I will
You're
try.
gonna
I will
be.
try.
you have
I will
to.
try.
Okay. Wow. So I think for now it is like when we have like think of this as like I did ask you the questions,
Mhm.
but definitely it's not only one way. You can always ask
Yeah, you can
questions
ask
back
me.
as well.
Yeah.
Because we just want it to be a two-way kind of thing.
Yeah, alright, sure.
Yeah.
I understand. So I'm gonna ask you, when
Mhm.
did you like started
Koinonia.
When did we started Koinonia?
Yeah.
Actually, we started Koinonia 3 months back.
Oh,
Yeah.
so just
Yeah,
so
quite
new.
hard.
Yeah, we are actually quite new, but
Mm-hmm.
before that, actually I have done various other jobs as well.
Understand.
So my longest job is literally with another entertainment company.
So you
Yeah.
created yourself a new company.
Yeah.
Under your
Wow.
name. That's
Yeah.
interesting, guys.
So what we plan to do in
Mhm.
Koinonia, which is actually to bridge music entertainment, and instead of like contracting people as artists, we want people to be artists as who they are. So which is like very complex matter. Like a lot of people will think, oh, how can I be an artist if I don't know how to sing and all these things? Yeah, but actually you don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Agree, actually.
Yeah.
So it's just like Kano and like Sasha and like Angela. It's just like you guys have the talent to sing, dance. So I think this is where I would really wanna ask, like, since when did you guys find that you have this wonderful talent that you can do things in syncretism, like everyone do it together? It's
That's a
focus.
tough question.
Yeah, it's a tough.
first day
Mhm.
that Hoshi-No-Oka was like created, I feel like I just can click with them like just in like one like apa ni? Apa ni?
Click lah.
One
What-
Yeah, like one click.
One
Yeah.
click
Like one
connection.
click.
Yeah.
What is
Yes.
it? Thanos?
Like Thanos. Come on.
It's not coming out. So like when we practice kan,
Mhm.
so I feel like we can just understand each other with our body language.
Mhm.
So like, okay, I can get her idea. I can get what she's thinking. So like
Mhm.
anyone, not only her. So like yeah, I just can feel
Wow.
like, oh, okay, she wants it like, oh, she doesn't like this, so we can restart it.
Wow.
I can read that.
Okay.
It's about for me lah. I don't know about them.
Yeah, I agree.
I
Yeah.
actually yeah. Sometimes when the members feel like they feel like zoning out, I can
Mhm.
see it, so we can take a break.
Ah.
Yeah. So like she looks tired, then we're gonna stop. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So it's more like a, okay, I need to press the pause button.
yes, basically yeah.
She's a bit like that.
Yeah, because she's the one like helping us to in the group because like I'm not good in talk, like I want what I want and what I want to
Mhm.
sell, but I could say it very clearly. But
Ah.
Shasha, he was just like, oh, this one, oh, okay, I know what you want, and he will explain, and she will explain to Angela, and I was like, oh my god, thank you, Shasha.
I'm like the middleman guy.
That's a good one. Like next time, guys, if you all have an idol group that is running out there, right?
Call
you,
me.
Yeah, you need like a middleman right in front there.
Oh,
And says,
Definitely.
A part-time job.
yeah,
Hit me up.
it's like, I know what is happening.
Yeah,
I know what you want, just let
Yes.
me know.
So you find yourself a powerful girl here. That's the person. Look for Sasha.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, guys, please hit me up.
Wow. So automatically you were just like, okay, that person is zoning out, so let's all zone together.
Yeah, so like just
Okay.
take a 5-minute rest and then
5
we can
minutes.
yeah.
And then after that you just blend in again.
Yeah,
and
blend
then
it
after
again.
that-
Yeah.
And then after that you take 5 again. And
Yeah,
after
it's just
blend
gonna
again.
repeat and repeat and repeat.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's more like a pause start.
Yeah, pause.
Yes, something like that.
We don't want like the members to be so tired
Mhm.
because we are schooling and she's
Okay.
working. So like we don't want her to feel like we don't want the energy to like be like wasted
Like-
just because of the practice.
Very
lah.
true. Yeah.
We want like a full rest for our mind, for our
Yeah.
body, for our mental health. So yeah. That's it.
Wow. I think it's like while you are doing this as students, right?
Mhm.
Obviously both of you are students.
Mm.
But we have one that is who is working. So what are the different stress are you guys handling? Like like I know you are handling the SPM stress,
Yeah.
but there are other things
Yeah, other
that you
things,
have to
yeah.
stress as well. But because like we want to make it as raw as possible because we want everyone to know what you are going through
Alright.
so that at the end of the day we can give you our encouragement and all these things to make you feel like, oh, we can press on at the end of the day. So it's like, what are all these different stresses? Maybe we can start with
start
the
with her.
youngest.
Yeah.
What is yours?
Like, what's the
Yeah, like different types of like stress that you have to go through and other things that you have to like.
For me, actually, it's only school and singing. So, but mostly I'm stressed with school. Yes, school, most of it. And weekends I with them, and then school
Mhm.
like whole week.
Oh wow.
It's really stressing. And as a foreign student, as a transfer student, I've been in Philippines for like most of my life,
Ooh.
and I've
Okay.
been here like 1.5 year.
Ah.
So like my main barrier is
Mhm.
the language.
But everyone is speaking English here though. I mean like.
But the
Malay-
textbook
At school lah,
is
at school.
at
At
school the
school.
book
Yeah.
is Bahasa Melayu.
Oh,
So
it's
she's
in
not taking
Malay.
ALP.
So,
yeah.
Oh
I have
wow.
to learn the language
Oh,
just so I
wow.
could do the exam.
The effort, right? The
Wow,
dedication.
Yeah.
that's a great respect. You see, this.
It's actually
wonderful lady.
surprising because she can understand Malay, but she just cannot like reply back.
Oh.
But she can understand me like perfectly in Malay. So I'm very surprised in 1.5 years she can really understand. Yeah,
That's
very
meaning so much to me.
Very powerful. But let me tell you a fun fact about me. I don't understand Malay.
okay.
Yeah.
It's
It's
okay.
okay.
Many times.
Yeah, I think that is one of my weaknesses because I have been in overseas as well. So I've been overseas for quite long myself. So yeah, so I give due respect.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Thank you.
That is a due respect. Like even though she doesn't understand that language, but she's studying it. Wow. So maybe you can, just speak some Malay words. Just tell them.
Okay, ask me questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try. I'm not
Dah makan ke?
Saya dah makan.
Nah, see, it
Okay.
sounds
See?
Malay. It sounds
Sounds
Malay.
Malay.
So
Yeah.
smooth.
So smooth.
Yeah.
But like for me, I might be able to listen to it.
Mm.
But if you ask me to respond to it, I'd be like, oh no.
Well, we're the same when I just went in Malaysia.
Wow.
I really cannot understand.
Wow.
Except for the common word in Malay.
Penat.
No.
Think.
The first thing I learned, the first word I learned in Malay is the most common one.
Apa? Penat.
I feel like
Kan.
it's,
Kan.
Dah.
Dah.
I feel like it's terima kasih.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Okay, understand.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay, that's the first word I
Wait,
learned in Malay.
okay.
Malay.
Understand?
Wow.
Understand.
Wow. That is interesting. but actually, being honest as well from this end, I've been to the Philippines before. I've been there. I think I was in Manila for some things that I was doing, and then I was just running with a bunch of friends, and then we were just doing our things, and then it's like, and then sometimes like when they use Tagalog, I'd be like, yeah, I kind of understand,
Oh, really?
but yeah, but just understanding it, but I do not know how to respond to it.
Oh.
It's because it's very different if you really want to respond directly.
Yeah, understand.
So yeah, so I was in Manila
how
for
long?
about like 1 year.
Oh.
About 1 year, yeah.
That's long. That's
Wow,
quite
1
long.
year.
Yeah, so I was with a bunch of friends actually.
So you
But
know
we were
any
doing
Tagalog words?
not
Not much,
really.
okay.
Yeah, but because like
Understand.
usually people will say like selamat something.
Salamat.
Yeah, salamat
It means
something.
thank you.
Yeah.
Salamat.
So I was like, okay, I know the word thank you, but is actually like if I have to further some words, I'm
I
like,
don't know.
oh no.
Understand already.
Yeah, but it's actually a very nice language, like
Yeah.
from the Philippines, and yeah,
It's actually quite
Similar.
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 Other words.
Malay.
yeah, to the Malay wording,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, but it's like,
Mm.
but I do not know how to respond.
Only with Malay.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah, so wow, so I do know that you have your wonderful SPM stress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very stressed. Yeah. It's just about the time management lah. Because it's SPM, so I have to go back at 4, and sometimes even like the school holidays, I have to come to school. So it's quite like I want my rest, but I can't rest because like we are the first SPM candidates who's gonna take the SPM like in short time. It's only we're left with 5 months
5 months.
or like
wow.
4 months and a half.
Wow.
Yeah, so we really don't have time. We're really
Mhm.
stressing out. So
Yeah.
if you guys know like Malaysians, you guys know kerja khusus.
Yeah, I know.
Kerja khusus. I have 2 kerja khusus, and I'm really rushing. So yeah, and also there's a lot of other jobs.
Mhm.
Like I also sing at school, so like I have to do performance at outside school. then with Hoshi-No-Oka,
Oh my God.
and then like I need to really separate. Like I need to manage my time properly.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I think that the funny thing is you are handling like maybe like 3 in 1. Yeah.
Basically it's like 10 lah. 10 in 1, guys. I
Yeah.
feel like I need another brain to handle this stress.
Guys, from your
For real
end,
though.
if you have another brain for her,
Yeah, please.
please,
I need it for free.
you know,
Please, me too.
yeah, probably Angela as well. Maybe it's like sit down beside her and like okay, my brain is like Bluetooth to
Yeah.
yours, like
I want
it's
a
like a
fresh
Wi-Fi.
one. A fresh one that doesn't have any
Fresh
problems.
one.
Oh wow. Wait.
Yeah,
That's
keep it
a little bit scary because it's like zombies trying to
Sorry.
devour certain things.
New joke in Malaysia. Thank you.
That's a new thing. That's nice, but scary in a sense. Wow. So, Shasha needs a fresh new brain,
Yeah.
and then Angela needs a Bluetooth brain.
Yes.
So how about Kano,
Kano,
baby?
Kano.
Yeah. What is your literal stress that you are going through right now? Because when the first time I met you at the office,
Yeah, at the was.
at the office, she's like she's like super stressed in a sense.
Like we were talking about this podcast, I was talking like, okay. I was saying like that.
Yeah, I feel so bad for her. She's like
Yeah,
most
handling
of the
a lot.
time she's stressed.
So what I felt was like, oh, need to calm down. But I think she was like having a lot of thought in mind, like because the things that we were sharing at that time, it was also quite stressful. But maybe later we will share a little bit more for that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so what type of extra brains do you need?
You want another robot?
Yeah, I know. I definitely need a robot because actually I changed my job and I start my new journey this year, and it's quite stressful really because my company, my job needs Japanese, and I'm still learning Japanese, and sometimes when I'm meeting with someone and most of the people they are talking Japanese, so I have to like know what are they talking about, what they want us to do. So I was like, okay, yeah. And also my other job is manage our group Hoshi-No-Oka, because I'm gonna find something like what kind of event is suit for us to perform and something, and also luckily Koinonia find us and we talk aloud and we discuss so much like how we gonna do our podcast.
Everything
So
comes to
it's
Kano,
kinda-
guys.
Yeah, I also kinda like like he said, I got so many thoughts in my mind, but I don't know which one is which one. So
She
so
cannot manage it, guys.
yeah, I cannot manage because I think too lot.
Yeah.
I think
She overthinks, guys.
I overthink so much. So I feel like so stressed. I'm kinda like, oh, I'm gonna cry. I always tell myself I cannot cry. I'm gonna be like strong. Yeah.
Don't
Just-
cry.
Yeah. So I need a person, a robot, so she can help me.
Probably a chat GPT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.0, maybe a person.
Yeah.
I
Just
need-
right beside.
Please ChatGPT, we need another robot for Kano.
Yeah, because some of time I do my job, I also use ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
So I talk to ChatGPT. Sometimes, so I
Wow.
need a ChatGPT person. Please make a new one.
Sponsor
Yeah.
us.
So I think Kano needs a 6.0 version, which is actually a real
A
person.
person. Please, thank you.
Well, if anyone wants to work with Kano,
Yeah,
just make sure that you are a ChatGPT
Yeah.
6.0, because definitely she need that,
Yeah.
because
We need help.
they need help.
A lot of questions.
A lot.
We need a clone too. So if I go to school, then another one will pop up at Hoshi.
Yeah.
So that would work
So
if
smart. Like.
yeah. That's
Very
the way.
smart.
That's the way. because it's not gonna be easy, you know,
Yeah.
like juggling so many things at once, right? So and I myself, I think I will share my funny part when I met with her.
Okay.
So the
What
very
happened?
first thing
Uh-huh.
I saw her, she was like that, right?
That was a weird reaction.
then I was like, you know, like calm down, okay, let's do this, let's brainstorm together. So like, you know, while we were actually brainstorming, then I was like thinking, so I asked her this very first question: should this be ticketed? And then she was like, she was hanging over there.
It was
Like,
loading.
yeah, it's like, you know, it goes back to 1.5G, you know, it goes back all the way back to the time where there is no 3G, nothing going on, you know? So it's like 1.5. And then it's like buffering, you know, it's like buffering. And then I was like saying, it's okay, never mind. So let me try, and then after that we will see what we are gonna do next. So I ended up, what we do is we ticketed the event, but we finally make another decision to actually get it for free. So everyone gets to watch for free.
Yay.
And when we are doing this, it's not because, like, you know, we want, like, you know, to be famous and all these things. We are not. We are just trying to bridge people together and enjoy entertainment together. So that is what I was telling her at that time, and she was like, together with her boss beside her, and she was like still buffering and
Yeah, still
zoning,
buffering.
and she's still loading over there. It's like load mode. It's just like, you
Because
know, yeah.
Because I still keep listening what he's talking, and I still like, okay, refresh, okay, loading. And then sometimes I see my boss, it's okay? My boss say, okay, up to you. Okay.
And that was my first meetup with her, and I was like, okay, so maybe we her boss actually start a chat group, so we did our chats over there. So like when we are doing our chats over there, so I was like, okay, her first reaction was like every chat she will have this salute.
Yeah. Alright, yeah. She loved that emoji, okay. Alright.
I love the emoji since I getting this job. Every time who asked me to do this, I was like, okay, understand.
Oh, so it's
Okay,
more like
no.
a yes sir.
Yes,
Kind of like a yes sir.
Understood.
Okay, understood. Yes, okay, understand. I will do it. Okay.
So after that, right, what I did was I copied her style. It's like, yes ma'am.
Yeah. You know, I was so shocked when he's typed yes man. I was like, huh? What happened to you? What happened to you?
Yeah.
Infected by Kano's virus.
Yes. That's the kind of virus that, you know, it shouldn't be on that list,
Yes.
but it ended on that list.
I was so shocked. I was like, huh? Why he suddenly make this sentence yes ma'am? Did I do something wrong?
You thought he's mad?
Yeah.
And then I was like saying, I was like thinking, I'm trying to stick to the trend that she's putting on. Yeah.
He's trying to let you in.
Yeah. So that's why when I was like replying, I was like saying, yeah, maybe I should put the salute sign also.
Okay, now I understand. Okay.
Yeah. So when I put that salute sign, and then she was like, yeah, she didn't reply anything, but the only thing that she put was salute sign. That was the most random thing that I ever seen from her. It's like,
Because the day he typed yes ma'am, I was like, I saw, but I didn't reply. And after like 1 hour, and a little bit, I was like, should I reply something? It's okay, I make the thumb reaction.
and then it is actually a virus from Kano. So
Be careful, guys.
So guys,
So
if
sorry.
we so guys, if you ever seen her in events, right? Stick to her vibe.
Yeah.
It will make your day because it's like either yes sir or yes ma'am. It will work. Things will go through. Trust me. But
Yes.
but it's not all the time. But it's based on certain times. So I think over here, is like the thing that I would also want to understand as well, or maybe I would like to ask all of you as well, which is like while you are actually like juggling with so many other things,
Mhm.
right? Even though you are juggling with so many other things, how did you have the creativity to create stuff?
Wow.
Most of the time we don't do the decisions
Yeah.
based on
Uh-huh.
our manager and like for dance especially it's like
Mm.
from our choreographer,
Mhm.
so that we don't have to brainstorm things except
Okay.
for contents for our
Yeah.
IG, TikTok. So usually we brainstorm about our content, like she wants other stuff,
Mhm.
I want other stuff.
Mhm.
So we have to do something that's like have all of our ideas.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
So how did it work out? Like most of the time, like how did it work out? How did all these other things like pop out of nowhere? Like all these things.
like, most of the time lah, like me and Kano will listen to Angela what she wants. Like she
Ah.
loves to dance, so we do the content dance contents together lah.
Okay.
And then it's actually our turn lah, so she's gonna like give in and it's our turn to do the decision. So
Ah.
I like to do trends.
yeah,
TikTok
she's
trends.
very updated. Just ask her anything, she'll know it.
Chronically
Wow.
Yeah. So most of the time we doing TikTok because I'm not the one who play TikTok so much. So I was asked two of them. So most of the time is Angela who will
Mhm.
try to say, oh, I want to do this.
And me
make
and
it
Kano
this.
like okay.
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 Yeah. We all reply okay.
Yeah. And after another content, she wants to do another one, and we both like okay.
Oh wow.
It's
It
not
was-
just me, okay?
Sometimes me too lah.
sometimes she
Sometimes me
will
too.
feel-
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes I'm very hyper at our meetups. So,
Wow. So it goes like everyone gets their
Yeah.
their turn.
Yeah.
Wow.
The argument
Actually-
give and take.
Give and take.
Yeah.
Which is actually what Kwanyanya would really want to do. We would really want to give and take. Because not all the time we are gonna push, like all the things out there. But we definitely would want to actually let everyone to actually see what is actually happening, like like all the entertainments and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So I do know that you all have like very powerful vocals. I have listened to your voices while I was actually screening through all of your songs. You all actually have very powerful vocals actually.
Thank you, I appreciate it, but I don't feel
Yeah.
for me, I don't think
I know.
I'm
But
still
we're trying our
discovering,
best.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we still try our best.
And I'm still discovering
Yeah.
what is my like
What type of range and vibes?
where's the part that I'm really good at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what type of songs I'm still like learning. Yeah.
What exploring.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exploring my
So-
vocals.
Yeah, but I felt that most of you are literally very good at your vocals.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so that's why I was like, maybe for volume 2, we might want you to perform, but we are not very sure. We are still planning. But let's not, that will be another topic.
Another
Yeah,
topic.
it's a-
Yeah,
Sure,
that will be another
guys.
topic. So, but
But that's a spoiler though.
but that is a kind of a little bit of a spoiler that we are giving to you. But we will try to maybe make it, but it will be another topic. So what I find that like one of you here are actually quite creative, like in
Oh.
productions.
Production.
Yeah, like in your keys, like creating musics and stuff and all these things. Yeah.
You could be a violin, right?
Yeah, I
You
play
play
violin.
Yeah, she plays the violin.
She plays piano.
And
She
guitar.
plays the piano and guitar. So at
I
Vocal.
sing.
She's the vocal.
She's the
yeah.
vocal.
The vocal one.
yeah, so I think that one of you here is going to be like future producer or something, or would you want to be something like that?
Yeah,
like,
I wish.
in your dream.
I used when I was like 12,
Mm-hmm.
I created my own song.
Ooh.
Bass. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I actually archived that post because I'm so shy.
Mm-hmm.
I created a song. It's a full song,
Mm-hmm.
and then I created another song when I was 14.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's all based on pianos.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I focus on the lyrics more than the beat, more than the rhythm.
Okay.
Focus on the lyrics. I
Okay.
want like my friends or like my friends that time lah to feel what I'm trying to like say, what I'm delivering. So
Alright.
yeah,
I think we need a sound.
Yeah.
She's-
She would be the one.
Yeah.
You just give her like a tablet, maybe just let her have a time there, probably she will come up with something. Yeah.
But yeah, I just more to my piano and yeah, currently learning guitar with my school band. Yeah, from
I want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
I
too.
actually recorded. I don't have any guitar right now.
Why not?
So maybe the second podcast I'm gonna bring my guitar and play.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we have a guitar at the other end if you
Oh,
want to.
Oh.
Let's
You
do
heard it
it.
up.
So this
Let's
is
do
this is
this.
actually my first week learning because
Mhm.
back in 2021, 2022,
Mhm.
I begged my mom for an electric guitar. It was not cheap, guys.
Uh-uh.
It was not cheap. And then I didn't, and I end up I didn't play it until this year. And then this
Wow.
week, I asked my band teacher. I was
Mhm.
like, "Cikgu, teacher, please, I want to learn guitar. I feel
Uh-huh.
like it's gonna be a waste if I
Mhm.
like just let it be and just not play that
Wow.
guitar. So I'm gonna learn."
Wow.
Yeah. So
I really
yeah.
want to learn instruments. I mean, playing instruments.
Mhm.
Yeah,
We
you
have a
should.
lot of apps right
Yeah.
now, so you can use that app. I use app too.
Wow.
You can try one by one. You
One
can
by
find
one.
You
each
can
one.
actually learn
Yeah.
in the app.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
I'll try.
can try.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can try. I think the most easiest to learn is keys.
Piano.
Yeah, it's definitely
Piano.
keys.
Piano?
It's
Yeah.
definitely keys. Yeah.
Bro.
I don't think so.
Because like you only need to know the very basic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the middle C's.
Yeah, the middle C's, and then like after
I
that
know you
can
play piano.
She
Violin.
play piano and violin,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh wow. So
Yeah.
I stopped at grade 2 only.
Oh, yeah.
But
But
it's
two
good.
is good.
But it's good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm trying to because I want to proceed my piano lessons, but it's
Mhm.
quite like expensive these days lah because of
Actually,
the
it
inflation,
is.
right?
Yeah.
So like it's okay. I just have the app, so I just gonna use the app.
Yeah. I think can learn from anywhere.
Yeah.
It's like everywhere can learn.
Everywhere can.
Yeah. So next time, if
School.
we want a song, we ask her.
Yes, yes.
Guys, please.
Please,
No.
yes.
Yeah, we ask her. It's like instead of asking for all the professionals, right? Just ask her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it done
Produce
for
a
you.
song.
Got friend
You can
rights.
say.
She will just get things done for you, man. She will just get things done for you. So, it's like creative, yes.
Please.
Yeah.
Only for the songs lah. But other things I'm not creative.
Wow. So I heard Kano plays the violin because I saw some of your pictures as well on your
Oh.
Instagram. I saw her hold the violin. I was like, oh,
We can know. We can know she
Yes.
plays violin.
yes,
The posture and like on all
yes.
the hand placement. We can know, guys. It's
Yes.
just one look.
So how long have you been learning the violin?
I will start playing my violin. Violin, right?
Yeah.
Violin. That's not on the way.
I think it's 2022.
Mm-hmm.
After I done my SPM, after I work
Wow.
and I collect my salary, and just like, oh, I got a mic, I want to play, I want to learn instrument. So I chose piano and violin.
Wow.
Mm.
How did you get the inspiration to play violin? Like why suddenly one violin, not
Yeah.
other, or
Because
not other instruments?
actually in my, I don't know why, but I want to play violin since when I
Mhm.
when I was when I was 10, I think when I was 10.
Ah.
Yeah, when I was 10, because it's like when I was 10, I was go in my house and I saw a graphic who played piano, and I was like, saw the graphic is like, why she's so beautiful, and she holding the violin, and she was so enjoying with playing this. So I was like, wow, violin is so romantic instrument.
Understand.
Yeah.
The
That's
elegancy.
why.
Yeah,
That's why I keep telling myself that I want to try violin. That's why I learn. But I only learn a year, and I go to exam. I only grade 1 already. Yeah.
Wow.
But after I working, I have not enough time to play my violin at all already.
That's so true.
Yeah, but I try. If I got free time, I wish I can learn more.
More
Yeah.
deeper into music.
Yes.
I think this would be the respect for Kano, because what I saw every time when she is so busy, she will try her best to actually give a response in her messages.
That's actually true. That's actually
Yeah.
true.
So I
Even
was
sometimes
like,
when she's like, when she's driving kan, she's gonna type. I'm like, you just said you want to go back. Why are you suddenly typing? So like kantoi lah. So like busted already. She's typing while driving. So she's the effort.
yeah.
The effort.
So that is literally the manager's effort, the life of a manager. So this is something where if you really need a manager in the future, look for her. If you are looking for vocal teacher, maybe you can look for Angela.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And if you're looking for someone that is gonna write a song, you can look for Sasha. You know, it's like you have all 3
Complete.
sets.
Just take
complete.
3 of us lah together.
Yeah. Just take them, you know,
Manager,
like,
production, vocalist.
Yes.
yes. So you have a set of like, you know, a whole set of
Complete.
complete set of like, you know, a whole entertainment over here, which is the 3 of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, so to think of this, I think to also answer a few things that we have from our fans actually, from the response. Like we actually have like 2 responses, but it's because some of them are actually quite a funny one. But maybe I will just forward some of these to the group over there,
I will share.
and
Wow.
I think they will actually share it, and they will also read it out. They will actually read it out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
Okay, so
Look at the name.
we start.
Yeah. So actually, you all can actually read it out.
Okay, so the first one, to Hoshi-No-Oka, will there be any stellar fan meeting event for 2025? And what activity would you like to do with Stellars from Mipan? Okay. From Mipan. Okay.
Okay, the will there be any Stellar's fan meeting?
Okay,
Oh.
Stellar fan meeting. I have planning. I planning on the way soon, but not but it's quite hard to do the fan meeting because we have do a fan meeting last year.
Yeah.
So maybe this year we're gonna do
Yeah, it was last year.
last year,
sorry.
right? Hey.
Sorry. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
but we were still doing fan meeting on this year, but when and what,
We still don't know.
I'm still figure out.
Oh
Please hold
wow.
on.
That's gonna be.
But we're gonna make sure that we're gonna have the fan meeting time
Yeah.
before. There you go.
Before 2025. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
before,
it's banned.
definitely before 2025.
Of
It's
course.
gonna be
Of
a
course.
2026.
20.
Before 2020. Before 2020.
Before end of 2025. End.
And
And
Ayo, tak
Oh my
betul dah.
god.
everyone is on the stuck word right now.
Okay.
They are buffering more at the same time.
Yeah. just let you know we still planning to do it.
Nice.
Okay, next
What
question.
activity though?
What
Like
activities?
we ever-
Yeah, like what?
Because last time we were doing games, right?
Maybe
Maybe still games, but different games.
we'll
Or
still games, but maybe we will
More fun
and
now.
with more fun. Maybe we will discuss, and maybe I will try one day. I will ask you guys what
They should-
activity
yeah,
you
yeah,
guys
let's-
want us
they-
to
they
do.
You should be focused
Suggest.
on our
Yeah.
fan service.
Yeah, because last year we was thinking, figure out what activity, what game we can do
What-
yeah.
with you guys. We think
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
brainstorm a lot until we
Yeah.
stressed out. No lah, jokes.
So
But we love when we meet our friends.
Yeah, we love the
Wow.
moment.
Our day brightens up. So like,
that's good. That's good. So it would be more like she's like the manager with everything that is like even including games and fan meetings. Wow, that's nice.
aw, thank you.
So like the year before that, right? I think the year before that, like you all do fan meeting through games. So it's kind of interesting that I would like to know what type of games were you guys playing?
I remember. Okay, I don't remember. Wait, what?
We were doing this counting
I remember the poking. Yeah.
the poking one.
Oh yeah, when we
Like,
count okay, we count like 1, 2, 3. So
But
like
for one person,
Yeah.
one person
Ah.
only count one.
yeah, so like if I say 1 and she say 1, then one of the person gets to.
Yeah.
Ah.
If like
Oh.
two person call one in the same time, they will like push.
Nah,
Yeah.
both of it.
Ah.
So we like it's very responsive game.
Mhm.
Like you need to respond fast. Like
Yeah.
your
Wow.
reflexes.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, and one of the
another one
game is like
the when they have to act.
Heads up.
What?
Heads up.
Oh yeah.
Heads
up.
something
That was
like
so fun. That
It was so
favorite.
fun. Yeah.
Wow, that is a very stressful one.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
It was
But it
so
was
fun.
so
yeah.
fun. It was so fun.
And then we teach our fans
Yeah,
our
we
dance.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And
That's-
they still remember it till today.
Yeah.
They were
That's a
even
nice
kids.
Yeah, they were even kids.
Yeah, that is actually very nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, can
Go to the next question.
go to the next one.
It was so long.
One day, saya rasa macam nak pergi TGV cinema tengok movie. Saya pun beli tiket online. Sampai di TGV, saya ke kaunter makanan. Saya order set popcorn sekali dengan air. Dan order dah siap, saya pun pergi pick up. Saya pick up, I guna left hand and my right hand holding my phone. Saya pun force my right hand to hold both of
It was so fast.
my phone and the popcorn. Saya pick up tu rasa macam boleh bawa ni. Lepas close that towards QR gate, my right hand slip and my popcorn jatuh dan berterabur atas
Oh.
lantai. Dalam hati. Aduh, malunya. Dan saya pun kutip semua popcorn yang scattered
Oh.
tu.
Oh my god.
Do you guys has any embarrassing
Popcorn
experience
is
before?
wasted.
Funny story, but firstly.
Wow.
Wait, I have to think. Okay, you guys
But
go
so
first.
sorry about that. The story.
But your popcorn scattered. Oh, so
Oh.
sad.
That's
I know,
the
so
saddest
sad.
thing.
Yeah,
Dah
very
mahal.
sad.
Expensive and then
It's
Yeah.
expensive.
You were going to inside to see the Wii cinema,
Yeah.
but and now you happen this.
No, I feel like the
Don't have
embarrassing
the
part
mood.
is picking.
Yeah,
the-
picking the-
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna be so.
Yeah.
We-
I can feel it. I can feel it.
I believe with tears flowing, you know, it's
Sorry, I was
like,
like, oh my god.
I will not go to the same TGV anymore. I will go to
I
another
will not have
TGV.
the face. to-
Which TGV she go? Which mall?
oh,
Okay.
yeah.
So, any embarrassing
Embarrassing.
experience before?
Mm.
If you share, even though like,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, share.
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
you go first. You go first.
I
You
go
go
first.
first. You have so many.
What embarrassing
I
experience?
have so many too.
I can't remember. Maybe it's a lot, but I can't think it.
Okay, mine is like at school. I'm not gonna say which school.
Of course lah, of course.
Of course,
That's,
no.
the school part,
That's a
we keep
secret.
it like secret.
Okay,
yeah, but
It's
that's
just short
cool.
though. It's just like
Okay.
we were like having. I think it's Coco that time.
Coco,
curriculum.
Ah.
And then it suddenly rains. And we were in Padang.
Mm.
And then we were told by the teachers to go up because it's raining. So we were
Mhm.
running. We were running to the place where it has roof. So we were running, and then when we were running, there was like a big pot,
And then you
a
fell.
mud. There was like a big mud, and then I fell into the mud. So I ended up like having second bat at the school. It was so embarrassing.
Wow.
There's like so many teachers.
How do you wash up?
Toilet lah.
I got lah. I mean like,
Definitely lah.
did you run or like,
Oh sorry. Huh?
like, okay, you dah jatuh kan, you already fell into it.
My friend picked me.
And then
Okay.
ran to the toilet.
Okay.
I ran to the. No, I was walking. I just walked. No,
And I just
I think imagine if you
If I
fall
run-
for the second
I
time.
know. If I run again and then I fell off the second time.
Wow.
So that was like one of.
okay.
That is actually quite.
Very funny.
And I
Actually,
even heard
it
like
is.
some of my classmates laughing at me.
What? I
Yeah.
think like dropping in a pile of like muddy pool of water.
Yeah.
It's actually quite sad for me. Like
Yeah, right. You need to wash the clothes when you go.
At least,
Yeah.
at least I slipped and it's in my back and
Oh.
not in front of
Oh.
me.
Oh, I think
Okay.
in front of you.
so it's the back.
Yeah, it's
okay.
the back. It's the back.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
what about you guys?
Please, first. I'm still thinking though.
Okay.
I
I
feel like it's gonna.
I
be
think it's not
so
funny. My story, I just figure out. It's not funny lah. But if in the other side, maybe they will think it's funny. But if for me, it's very hurt. Because
Okay.
when I was like 9, I was living. Yeah, that was so hurt.
Powerful memory.
Because it's happening twice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I was living with my cousin,
Mm-hmm.
and after school, my driver put me out of my house. So there's a garden, so I need to walk, and get to my house. Okay. So there, when I go through the park, there's a longkang. Longkang, do you know? It's
No,
a
I
drill.
don't know what's so.
Longkang, apa tu?
A drain.
A drain. It's a long drain. It's a deep,
Oh,
deep,
okay,
deep
okay.
drain.
Deep drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
I need to walk and I need to jump over the drain, but
You fell in.
you fell. I fell.
Oh.
It's very deep, so I feel like, oh my god, I feel. I figure out how do I get out, but
Whoa.
I calling help, no one respond me.
Oh my god.
No one respond. So I feel like, how should I do? So I just like, I'm very tall, right? Okay lah.
You
I use I climb. I climb.
Oh my
So
god.
I climb when I going out on the ground and I saw someone see me.
Luckily, there's no water inside the drain.
Yeah, no water.
Oh,
and
wow.
it cannot happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if there's water, then gonna be smell like.
Very smiling or no?
Well, I think the
Wow,
moment when
that's so
she come out with
impressive.
that smell, right? Everyone will be
Yeah,
like running
that's right.
10 meters away.
Away from her.
10 meters away.
That's actually so impressive that you managed to climb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
But luckily I'm tall.
Yeah.
And I can
grab lah.
Yeah, I can grab the things and I can
Wow.
climb.
Wow.
But very expensive is like when I going ground, someone see me.
Like
That's
Ninja
awkward.
Turtles.
So
I
it's
was
like,
like,
where did this girl come from? Huh?
I was thinking, okay. I was just like being normal. Hey, I'm home.
Act cool.
Where did this girl come from? Huh? You know, like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I'm done.
I
I'm
feel
sorry.
like both of our embarrassing experiences is falling.
Okay, so
What
since
about
everyone
Falling.
falling also, then I'm gonna I have the like a similar experience like I know, but this one I was in public, so it was a drain too.
Wow.
So I was with my father, because I really love like pools, seas. So I went to the sea. I was at my other house at Port Dickson. So there was like a drain, and then there's like a cover, and it was like not stable. And then I stepped to it, and I was stuck in the middle. So like okay, imagine this is the like
This is
the
a
drain.
bridge.
Okay, and then I walk kind, and then it was like not stable, and then I fell, stuck like this. I was stuck, and I was like, Papa, help! And because my dad is a bit old, so he can't hear that well. So like he's already in front. I was like, tolong. And I'm stuck, and yeah. Eventually, he managed to pull me out, but the
Wow.
others was like, just look at me like that. And I'm like, girl, help me, I'm stuck here. So yeah, it was embarrassing because even after my dad pulled me up and everyone's still looking like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay, I'm fine.
The scary part is, what if your dad didn't actually
Yeah.
hurt you?
And everyone was just watching, guys. They were just like spectators, just watching me like that.
But what if the girl not helping you though?
Yeah, there's a lot of people.
And I believe, right, it's like everyone will be like,
Wow.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
going on? Oh wow, there's a girl.
There's a girl there. They just look at me. I'm like asking for help. So luckily I was like quite petite, not that petite but I'm quite lightweight,
Lightweight,
small.
small.
So my dad can pick me up just like with only him lah. So
yeah, it's just like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
So and then until now I'm traumatized with any jeans that have that
So
cover.
so next time, if Shasha is gonna walk close by the drain, right, or any of the Hoshi-No-Okas, girls are walking near by any puddle of water or any drain, please put a
Avoid.
barricade there. Let them not slip and fall.
I am
and-
very clumsy.
Yeah.
See?
So I think this is the thing that you can do for these girls.
Please do a
Monica?
cover for us lah.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, next. I think that's all.
Yeah.
Okay, next is.
This one is not a question.
Yeah,
But
so-
more to earning.
So I think they also want to congrats you guys for
Thank
your
you.
first,
Thank you so much.
first podcast. And it's actually quite impromptu for this podcast actually. Yeah, it's actually quite like, no plan. It's just
Spontaneous.
like very spontaneous.
Mm.
I know we laugh. I know we say something funny, and like all this good stuff will always be in your, like in the memories, right? Like to know these girls, how they are, and even now who they are. Wow, it's actually quite interesting. Yeah. So actually, before we actually end this podcast, I think the question is, what would you want your fans to know about you, and also what is also your encouragement to them if they have dreams to even want to be a musician or performer or like being in the creative like you guys, right? So maybe give them a few words, like encourage them before we end.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
How about that? Yeah.
You want first?
Maybe if you guys have don't stop yourself, like don't hold back, just go for it, like just really fly, just fly. If you have like
I believe I can fly.
so like any opportunities, just go for it. Don't don't waste the
Don't waste
opportunity.
your-
Yeah.
Waste it, yeah.
Wow.
What about you?
Yeah, if you got dream, you got something to do, just go ahead. Don't think too much. Don't think what is the bad thing or the good thing in the future. But if you want to do, just do it. Don't think too much. Don't think about the other people. Don't listen to them. Maybe they will give you a good advice, but they will also give you a bad advice. Maybe they will say like, oh, you are not suited to do this. You're supposed to do the other things. Don't. Think about your heart. Think about your mind. Just go and you will getting better. Yeah.
True.
Wow.
For me, like step out of your comfort zone. If you have your dream but you're still in your comfort zone, I think that's like you need to step out of it, because if you stay in your comfort zone, you don't have like a lot of experience. For me, I was really scared to try at first. For like my first competition was take over to Japan, so I was like, I'm so scared. I'm like, should I go for it? Should I not? But I ended up like YOLO. You only live once, so just go for it, because like you don't know when will you go forever. So before you go forever, just do it. So and also like if people give criticisms, like people criticize you, take it in a good way. Take it in a good way, because if you take those words hurts you, like
Don't let it affect you.
yeah, don't let it affect you,
Very
because you want to pursue your dreams, especially being a singer, being a performer. A lot of words, a lot of
You
mouth.
get
Yeah, people would criticize you in anything that you do, especially when you rapidly getting famous.
Yes.
And then like, yeah, people will bring you down. Even if you're breathing, people will just criticize you for that. So just
Everyone
go for
has
it.
a say.
Yeah,
Yes.
just fly. Like Angela said, just fly.
Just fly.
Be brave,
You
with
be
confidence.
brave, I can fly.
Just go for it, basically.
Yeah.
So just enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Because-
And that's actually quite good. I think from Koinonia's end, I think if you have a dream, it's not only just to pursue it, not only just to go for it, but live it as it is.
Yes.
Because I do believe that even if you start small today, you don't have to have great things beside you.
Yes.
All you need is just what you have, and then you just tell them that this is what I have, this is what I work with, and when I go with this, I can see where the end I'm actually heading to. It's not that I will land at nowhere,
Yeah.
but maybe I will land at somewhere, and maybe the story will be just different.
Yeah, just go with the flow.
Yeah.
Just
go
go
with
with
the
the flow,
flow.
right?
You only have yourself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
if you want to change, you have to change yourself first. Even if
Yeah.
people advise you so many things, you have to change yourself first.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah. So before helping other people,
yeah.
help yourself first.
Yeah.
So that's where you can be better.
Mhm.
Yeah, just be better.
Yeah.
It's your
Your-
journey.
The most, like your most good version. Yeah, the best version of
Best
you.
version
basically.
of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and for me myself, I think it's also a very brave stand that we actually started only 3 months and we are
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
our first podcast and events.
Ah.
But you know, it is sometimes that the steps that you take will make the difference, and hopefully every step that you guys are taking out there will also make the difference, whether you want to be, you know, like a musician, or maybe like Malaysians nowadays, maybe like politician, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe
So-
your idol is Syed Saddiq.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
like
yeah.
Syed Saddiq.
Maybe you
Yeah.
know some of you guys would like to be. Yeah, maybe if you want to be like, you know, someone that is like very influential, just take that time. Just take that
It'll
time,
take time lah.
walk on it, and while you're walking on it, live that life. Don't just give it up over there.
Yeah.
You know.
Please don't, guys.
Yeah,
Do
because incomes are just for there to support, but the life that you are living today, just like these wonderful girls here, they are living their life as who they are and what they are doing. That is the best thing, because that what brings the culture. That's what brings the confidence in them as well. And so it is a pleasure to have Hoshi-No-Oka here
Thank
today.
you
Also
so much.
honored,
We're honored
because
to be here.
yeah, we are the one of the early people get to do a first podcast with
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah, yeah, so yeah. So we're one of the ones that with your whole journey later on. So if you guys are getting famous, so I'm gonna be proud because I'm one of the people who's sitting right here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me too.
Nice. Yeah, and
So yeah.
and that's it for today. I think this is the end of our podcast,
Mhm.
and we would just like to say our wonderful goodbyes here. But before saying our wonderful goodbyes, I think we'll just have to give a picture over there. If you guys want to take a picture, you know, it's like, yeah, with the salute sign. If you guys want to take a picture, let's salute all together. Yay! All right.
Okay, alright.
Yep.
See
So
you guys.
we'll see you guys, and who knows what comes in episode 2 of our
Volume
podcast.
2.
Volume
I'm
2.
excited too, guys.
Alright.
Yay.
See you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, guys.